Baltimore. Welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, George Kirby. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
And now, Robert Cannon. Here's a 1-1. Pulls that one foul. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
2-1.
Now, here is Steven Patel. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports, too. The 1-1. That one laced to center and a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ron Groves steps in for the Royals. And the righty deals. Popped up.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Patel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. And now the DH. Fernando. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Newton fired to second. On to first in time. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between.
Here's a big power threat. Steven Patel singled and drove in a run his first time through. And the right-hander deals. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cannon on its second with 2 down. Got it by him for the K.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Fernando Valdez. The wind to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it.
Your attention, please. Now, number 38.
Now at the plate, Ron Groves.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Over to first, and he saved.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skip.
Runner on the go. Now this is in the air down the line. Beavers under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Royals lead. On to the bottom of the 8th.
He's out. 4-4. Take your base.
Go ahead run on base. Reggie Morcaldi steps in for the Royals. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So they turn things over to the righty, Randy Vasquez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Naylor on third. Acevedo on second. Newton on at first with 2 down. Here's the 2-2. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. So back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the
Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4.
And into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. The pitch. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact at play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So up next, Martin Manuel. The 1-2. Back to the mound. Toss to Naylor. That's out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Fernando Madrid. Kicks and deals.
2-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Jet swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And the batter now, Steven Patel. Got him. That's out number 2.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Ron Groves, the next to hit, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And it is 2-1.
You get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
The wind of the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And now it's Josh Naylor. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one pushed foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're in extras here. Now the Orioles catcher, Michael Seaver.
The catcher, Michael Seaver.
That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. The throw to second, but he's in there easily.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Fernando Valdez. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Adam Leone, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. One away. The winning run at second. Got him swinging. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-2. And that's outside. Woody Fontenot waits on deck. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Only play is at first on the throw from shallow right. Inning over. One left for the Orioles. Still tied, 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Brett Boileau. Rips that one center field. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
No outs. Runner at first. Luis Acevedo getting ready to hit. Popped up. Manzardo makes the play, and there's one down. So up now for Kansas.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Number 64.
One out. Runner at second. Steven Patel now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a 1-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the pitch.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Ron Groves steps in for the Royals. The 1-1.
Oh.
And now 2-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last. First and second, no outs. Michael Seaver, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here's a 1-1. And that bunted towards third. Toss to Naylor, out on the sac bunt.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Fernando.
Now it's the DH, Fernando Valdez. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, and the winning run at third. Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Orioles walk it off to win the series. And they're on to the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations, boys. Get ready for the ALCS.
For Chris Singleton and our MLB The Show crew, I'm John Chambi. This has been the American League Division Series. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Astros going up against the Oakland Athletics. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just in.
When in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab in this one, Ryan Pepio. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings most of the time he goes out there. Guy knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it can be even plus stuff. First time through the order, though, I think that's going to tell us a lot about how he's feeling today and how he's going to settle into this ball game and attacking hitters.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Patrick Kendall. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside. And a pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. And the pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Outside, Roger Baez waiting for a turn at the plate. The pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Roger Baez. And a swing and a miss. Swift, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, and starting in this one, Elvis Pulido. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5.
Now the left fielder, Dan Santana. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting fourth.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there. James Outman up next. Two outs. Liner, base hit. Green coming home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Top of the second. Here's Alex Verdugo. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. And now Nicky Kell. 1-1 now. And there's a ball. At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Popped up. Donaldson drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
The first baseman, John Perez.
Now it's going to be Guy Perez. The 1-1. Good eye right there. That one lifted to left. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the righty deals. The punch out there. Now 2 away. So digging in, Brooks Lee. Next offering is outside. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We head to the bottom of the second.
Ball 4, take the base.
Took to a board and 2 outs. Scoreless game. And now, Cade Donaldson. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Got him. That ends the inning. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the third. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Now the third baseman, Harmon Swift. He reached out a walk his first time. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Home half. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman. 2 outs, nobody on. Dan Santana up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. The wind and the pitch.
Full count.
Rafael Devers next to bat for the A's. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for Oakland, and we are still scoreless. Here's the left fielder, Roger. Here's Oakland's DH, James Outman. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bobby Miller, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Park. A hard-throwing right-hander up as well. Next pitch off the plate. And the count is even 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound because
bases. Empty one. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Willis McDowell. 1 out and the base is empty for him. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So now 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani, on the pitch here. Now the third baseman. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
That one missing inside.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Two and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. There's a line drive to left field. Green grabs it on the run. And next, will be the cleanup hitter. Taking in for Oakland, James Outman.
Ball four, take the base. Out. Three. Out. Three. He's out. He's safe.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. 1 for 3. And now it's 1 and 2. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
The tying run at the plate.
Yeah.
There's a strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. A run on. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the
3. Ball four, take the base.
And here's the catcher, Nick.
Ball four, take the base.
And now the first baseman, Guy Perez. A switch hitter batting right. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Dominguez at second. Kell at first. One gone. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Man, that's a tough one to take. On the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So now a pinch hitter, Lou Moya. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and they get a run at home.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now here is Tyler Stevenson.
He is going to sleep well tonight if his team can come through with the win.
The 2-2. Just missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Liner caught it second. Back to the top of the lineup, Patrick Kendall will hit next.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one. So all 3 runners will be off of the full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So the tying run at second. This one lifted in the air, left field. The Oakland Athletics will fight another day. They're off to the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations, boys. Get ready for the ALCS.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.